I have these two friends, and one of them is a very good friend, and one of them is an extreme flake. And it's a weird combination of the two because it's like if you from the same friend group, so to say, from people that I went to school with, art school with. It's an interesting capacity that we have as friends because we both, are just regular friends together. We're both classmates that involve like projects and stuff like that. But we're also, we'll also like work together in different, creative capacities as well. So there's like different relationships within just like single relationships with these friends. And so yesterday was one of the friend's birthday. The one friend that is always a very good friend. It is always there for everyone, not just people he's friends with, but he's always there for people. Yeah, I guess that's really it. If he says he's going to do something, he's definitely going to be there, and he's going to try to be there even if he doesn't say he's going to be there. He's always looking out for other people. And this other friend is only ever looking out for himself. And it was the good friend's birthday, and I was talking with the flaky friend about going to it and about, hey, you want to like meet up, you want to go together, stuff like that. Because the good friend has a friend group that has been hanging out for a lot longer time than the people from school, us from school, and so. He has lots of very close friends, lots of inside jokes going on, and we all kind of know this. So I, see if he wanted to come along, and he said, yeah, we'll go. Well, first off, he's like, oh, I'm probably just gonna skip it, just a party. But what is this thing for anyway? He's like, oh, it's for his birthday. Maybe I'll try to go out, and then. He ended up, flaking out, of course, being like, "Oh, I'm not gonna end up going tonight. I think me and my girlfriend are gonna hang out tonight." And it was just really upsetting because this guy is very good to both of us and has been there for, for different things that we've wanted to be a part of. And so it was, that kind of was like an eye-opening experience because this guy has flaked on me a lot as well. One thing, like things in particular, are I'll find some places to go photograph, or something that takes more than one person, maybe. Like going to nuclear plants or hydro plants or abandoned libraries, and we'll kind of like make plans to go, and then all of a sudden they've lost interest or they're not able to make it anymore, and that's happened to me a lot with this friend, and it was always just kind of seemed like, oh, maybe there's a reason, maybe there's an excuse, maybe there's something or other. And then just today I was thinking, this guy is not a good friend to anyone. It's not just like, oh, there's always bad luck and he's always got to cancel on me, or there's always something important or whatever. He's just a shitty, selfish person. And it kind of made me realize, was seeing like the shittiest person I know be so shitty to like one of the nicest people I know, that really made me want to distance myself from this person. And because you do cool things when you guys make things together, when you decide to like collaborate with someone, and it helps both people. And so I have this friend who is flaking on people he knows, both like professionally and just personally, and then he seems like, oh, this is the person that I would invite to go do something cool and collaborative, but they're a flake, and they're a little ghost, other people that have really cool things to do with them. And so it made me to really realize how terrible that really is. And it's something that I think that flaking is, I think it's something that everybody has potential to do. And I think it's because flaking looks differently, on the outside, so to say, than it does to the person doing the flaking sometimes. Because I've definitely flaked on people when I didn't think it was flaking, right? Have you ever been like, oh, well, I think maybe even my friend was thinking this in his own head. And so maybe it's just trying. Well, the Flake friend, who I guess I've just announced no longer friend. I don't know. I don't know how to handle about that. But I think his whole point was, oh, I'm not gonna go because no one's expecting my appearance. I'm not gonna have a great time. I don't know these people. But it's a, as it was pointed out to me by the good friend yesterday. Well, just get to know these people. They're real nice, and they are. They're really nice, welcoming people. They're pretty cool. I like hanging out with them, and I don't really know them that well, but we always have a good time when we're together. The people like to drink. That sounds like fun, and also play some Smash. There's usually some sort of video game, and it's usually Smash happening, as it was last night, and that makes me a little upset because I actually don't know how to play Smash. I've never played Smash. And so I can only imagine I'd just get the beat down. It would be like if they were just playing Call of Duty, like maybe me and some of my friends were, if we got together, and someone who had never played, and it doesn't have much experience with shooters in general, had jumped in, because they would just get destroyed, right? And so, but the Smash is super fun to watch, so it wasn't a problem for me. But another thing that occurred over this party yesterday was I arrived at the house, and it's like a grass driveway, and there was a car like parked right at the edge of the grass driveway, and it was just a neighbor like who had just gotten out of the car and then walked across the street and left like two people in the car, in like the back seat, like two children. And so I was like sitting behind the car for a little bit, and I was like, well, I'm not just gonna sit here and wait. Collateral, cool. Didn't notice that. And just gonna sit here and wait. And so I backed up and ended up parking into this parking lot that's like a doctor's office that's adjacent to this house. It butts up in the property. And all night I would like go to a window and lock my car just to make sure it was still there. And then eventually I was able to leave for the night. And there was a guy playing piano, singing and playing at the piano, but like he was very, very talented, and I really loved it. But it went on for like just too long, and so by the time I was able to leave, one car was on the tow truck bed, and mine was not yet. So I just was able to get in the car and run away. But anyway, I learned a lot last night about Flakes and friends, both good and bad, and I think that that's kind of interesting. I think that this is something that everybody can kind of feel a relation to, and I think it's also hard to identify the Flakes and to know what to do with them, because I don't know myself. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.